Welcome to a gold prospecting adventure into the vast eastern goldfields of Western Australia, which covers an area over 300,000 square kilometres, and it's home to some of the greatest gold discoveries in the world. After spending a few days researching for a spot to find some gold, I came across some pending ground about 4 hours away from home on an exploration lease in historically rich gold-bearing ground. The only thing left to do was get out there, get on the ground and see what happens.
Go!
Since the price of gold exploded, massive gold projects have been underway all over the goldfields. It doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon, and the future for the goldfields is looking pretty bright. G'day, how you going? Welcome back to another adventure, and it's another beautiful day in the goldfields, and here we are yet again. Man, I'm lucky. Yeah, just a car, and we'll just keep it real simple, keep it cheap, and just try and find some gold. It's a new spot, never been here before. Just need a little bit of gold. Gold price is insane, so let's just get on with it and try and find some gold. So the very first spot I pulled up, there was nothing around. All I could find was lead shot and a bullet, and that was it. Next spot. Yeah, so I started to head towards the target area that I had planned. The old workings I could see where there was no tracks leading into it, and it had promise, and I had hopes that no one had been in there recently and detected around the area, but you know how that goes. The ground had been pending for about 2 months, so there was a good chance people had already been in there. It looks pretty good, eh? And I was about to find out. Can't see any activity. Doesn't mean anything. Maybe no one found any gold here. This is the area that we were looking at. I can't see any scrapes on the ground at all. Oh, there's one. Oh yeah, fresh boots. Oh yeah, pretty fresh boot prints. Oh yeah, boot scrapes. Got ya. I spent the rest of the afternoon detecting around the old workings and just couldn't find anything. It was just the usual trash lying around, nothing exciting at all. So yeah, first afternoon was pretty unsuccessful. It was a bit disappointing, but I had one more spot to try before giving up. How you doing? So yeah, I just had a bit of a look at the other spot I was at. There's nothing around. I could see people had been in there, but no one found anything. So I just moved on and come to this other area. Some unmarked workings. Just there's no tracks in here. I had to push bash it. You know, they put a bit of work in here actually, the old timers, so no scrapes around. Doesn't look that special, to be honest, but it's worth having a look. The old timers had a fair bit of go here, sunk a shaft and everything. Bloody hell. And yeah, like, we'll have a look. There's a bit of stuff lying around. I've got nothing better to do, so you know. It's always exciting when you rock up to a new spot. You never know what you're going to get. It's really hard to find a good spot these days that people haven't been over 1,000 times with metal detectors. But if you keep chipping away at it, sometimes you get lucky. Beautiful. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I got. Yeah, there's a run of workings right through here. You can see the shaft right there, and I found it right here. I won't leave you hanging. I'll smash it at the end of the video when we get home. Just started, and zigzag through here with the chain. Let's walk straight onto that lovely little specie. Pretty interested to see what else is lying around now, because it doesn't look like anyone else has actually looked here. So we'll just grit it out and see what happens. As soon as I walked over the old timers dig, I got this ripper signal, and it wasn't actually that deep down, but it was fair belting and sounded real good. Big lump of quartz. Ooh, she's got a bit of weight to her. So, can't see any gold on it yet. It's blanking out. It's right on the line where the old timers were digging. Big lumps of quartz. Can't see any gold on it, but it's blanking out the detector, and it's pretty heavy. So. Nice. Jesus. You know, half your luck stumbling onto something like that, you know. Yeah, I end up walking up the line of workings a little bit, because sometimes that can be a good way to get onto some more gold. We end up getting this nice subtle tone, but it's not like there was gold everywhere, you know. I had to walk around for a bit, and there was big gaps between each good target. Yeah, unless you're on a super rich patch of gold, just picking up a bit here and there is generally how it goes. A nugget. First one for the trip. Just walked onto this tiny little nugget here, just up the line of the workings there. Yeah, I kept detecting around the old workings, and there was just so many targets, and most of them turned out to be trash. And when you hit an area like that, you feel like you got to dig every single target, so it was pretty exhausting, to be honest. Yeah, the wind started to pick up, which kept the temperatures down, which was nice. And I was having a look around the workings, and honestly there was nothing else. There was just these workings. The ground was flat, and the old timers must have chanced along this quartz reef, and amazing people, they really put the work in. Yeah, there's nothing more satisfying than finding gold and digging it up, and that really is what gives people serious gold fever. and once you dig up your first nugget, you'll never stop for the rest of your life. Even the tiniest little pieces of gold keeps you motivated and going for more. It's last trip's tally. There's got to be a couple of grams in that one. Yeah, it's always super cool to check out all the different rock types and minerals when you're out prospecting for gold. And this beautiful piece of jasper here was just like super bright red, just glaring at me, so I had to have it. Jasper's a really good indicator for gold and is often found in the goldfields. Oh, especially the first one I found today, this morning, just there in front of me. Thought I'd finish up the day here. Finding species is always awesome because you never really know exactly how much gold you're going to get out of them until you smash it up. And even the process of just smashing up the quartz and seeing how much gold you get is pretty bloody enjoyable. You know, I was definitely looking forward to getting back home and smashing these things up. And I could only see the tiniest little bit of gold in this quartz specimen. It had some weight to it, so it's probably got a bit of gold in it, and I was pretty surprised. It was sitting right on top of the old timers diggings. Flatty. That sucks. God damn it. Just gotta get some gold. G'day, how you going? Sounds pretty good. There's every chance that could be a bit of gold, so I'm just gonna grid around here a little tighter because I just did a bit of a wander yesterday and I just really wanted to cover the ground around here because there's quite a bit of it. There's another working up there, and I measured it out. It's about 100 meters long between the first working and the last working, so there is a bit of ground to cover. It's a nugget. Yeah, with a tiny bit of quartz on it. Maybe half a gram. Prickly. Yeah, we're not going to have too much luck here. Yeah, I'll spend the rest of the day just hovering around the workings, zigzagging around, just trying to cover as much ground as possible. There was just so much trash and it gets super exhausting digging all the targets. yeah, the next day was forecast to be really hot, so thought I'd just pack it up and finish up for the day and head back out next week with Mum and get 2 metal detectors on the ground and just branch out a bit wider and see if there's any more specimens lying around, because you never really know, and it's always worth putting in the extra time. Bloody things. There's a big bit of wire. That's how it goes. I mean, you got to dig it, you know, far out. Could have been. I ended up finding a couple of pieces of gold about 50 metres away from the workings, and it's a really good indication that there could be another patch of gold further up the line from the workings there, and hopefully no one goes in there in the next week while I'm at home, and I'll get back out there as soon as possible and chase it up. Tiny bit of gold. About to get out of here. Couldn't help myself, had to just have one last go. And I got a tiger here. I've had a bit of a boot scrape. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be going anywhere, but no, tomorrow's going to be really friggin' hot. I don't want to be around for that. Don't go anywhere. We're going to crush the species, and we're going to see what we get out of them. Alright, cheers for watching. We'll crush everything up when we get back home and weigh up the total. So starting with the big specie here, the second one I found, with only the tiniest little speck of gold visible on it. But it had some weight, so I was pretty keen to see how much gold was in this one. And yeah, as soon as I cracked it open, I could see it was just full of gold in there, so pretty bloody happy about that. And I love the way the gold holds the rock together. And it's definitely a unique thing to witness. How good is that, eh? Turned out to be some nice little chunks of gold in that big specie. Nothing spectacular, but yeah, pretty bloody happy. There was nothing particularly unique about these gold specimens, so before selling the gold I'll smelt it and remove all the impurities and quartz, just to try and get a better price for it, to be honest. That way the buyer has less variables to worry about, just a big solid lump of gold. Some really nice chunky gold running in the fines as well, so could be worth grabbing some samples just to have a look. The first specie I found, I was a bit surprised. It was really just one big lump of gold in there. To be honest, it was the tiniest bit of quartz. At least another 1.5 grams more than I expected in that piece. Anyway, thanks to everyone who watched and supported the channel this year. It's much appreciated, and hopefully we can continue to just keep doing the same thing. And just stop in once in a while and say hello. And I hope the rest of your year is a bloody awesome. Cheers. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.